Hi, Shannen.
Hi guys.
Hey, we are in Yogi Park today.
Yeah, ta-da!
Do you like Yogi Park?
Yeah, I love Yogi Park and I think it's an amazing place to make new friends. So today we are going to explore and try to talk to foreigners.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, let's interview them.
Yes, amazing. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hey,
Hey.
it's a nice view.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I love this park actually. It's been a while I haven't been here.
Yeah,
I'm so happy. Look at these over there. So cool.
yeah.
What tree is it?
Oh, I'm not familiar with it.
No idea. All right.
No idea.
But it's beautiful. That's all that counts.
And,
Wow.
Today,
Yeah.
it's very hot.
Yeah, super hot. About maybe 26 degrees. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, right.
Amazing. All right, let's go.
Your fashion is amazing today.
Oh, no. no. Actually, ちょっと恥ずかしいですね。But, well, しょうがない it's so hot, so
Yeah.
no choice, right?
No choice, right.
No choice. Yeah, this is really amazing. Finally, the end of winter. Woohoo, 嬉しい。
Yeah. The
Right?
summer girl.
Summer girl. Yes, exactly. I'm the girl of the sun, I will say. Oh my god, here are professionals. Soon you're gonna have the same.
Yes. We are more professional.
Oh, right. Okay, actually, yeah, it reminds me last time I could see like this old grandma. She was doing like a kind of super powerful like qigong and yoga, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like a Thai cooking.
Kana?
Like a Chinese.
Yes, a Chinese kind of movements.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Do you come here often?
Yes, often.
Oh, yeah.
I walk around this park often to exercise.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, 最高。
Psycho.
最高。最高だね。
Park psycho.
最高です。Yeah, actually, it's hard to find a green space in Tokyo, right? So, yeah, here it's really amazing. I wish I could come more often.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, okay, thank you for having me.
So, where I'm from?
I'm Kenyan.
Oh, Kenya. Oh,
Yes.
I've been to West Africa only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. I went to Senegal.
Oh.
Yeah. When did you come to Japan?
Around 4 years ago.
Oh, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a long time.
It's a long time, yeah.
Yeah. What brought you to Japan?
Studying, I study here, so I'm in university in Japan, so
Oh, you're a university student.
yeah.
What do you study?
Industrial engineering.
Oh, industrial engineering.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, actually, I studied mechanical engineering
Oh, wow.
in university.
Yeah, I studied mechanical engineering before too, so
Oh, nice. So you like physics?
I love physics and mathematics, yeah.
Great. Yeah. What will you do after graduation?
Now I'm moving to New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice. So, do you come to Yogi Park sometimes?
Yeah, it's a cool place to be. It's like really good to be here because like good air, good quality, and like good sheds to just have fun, picnic. Yeah, so it's a good place to hang out in the weekends and when you have free time.
Yeah, great. Okay, so thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
All right, so thank you for your time. Can I ask where I'm from?
I am half Japanese, half Ghanaian.
I'm from Switzerland.
I'm French.
Yes, I know. When did you come to Japan?
Well, when I moved back was when I was 13.
What do you do in Japan?
I'm a painter.
Painter.
Yes.
本当かっこいい。
Yes. I paint predominantly quite contemporary art, I guess. And yeah, also model a bit, but not really.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you look very fashionable.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I love your pants.
Yes. I made them myself.
Yeah, he painted them.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you? When did you come to Japan?
I think it's pretty much exactly 1 year since I got to Japan. Last year, January-ish. I came right in this tiny spot where the borders used to be open for like 1 or 2 months or something, and I just made it in like 2 days before the borders closed again.
What do you do for a living in Japan?
When I got to Japan, I came here on a student visa to learn the Japanese language, but halfway through stumbled into this modeling thing, and now I'm on that visa, so I guess.
Oh, wow, you're full time?
Right now I'm doing this full time.
Hey, nice.
Yeah,
So cool.
actually, since last time we met, I guess pretty much full time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got scouted.
Yeah.
I love that guy's hair. I want him. Wow.
Exactly.
Is it difficult to learn Japanese language?
It's very different from like the Germanic languages, I would say. Especially like the structure is like with like the subject and the object is pretty much also like switched. And but it's an interesting language, and it really enables. I think like through the Japanese language, you can, like I said, like I think through learning languages, you start to learn differently. Like your brain starts to think different because it's like suddenly you have to talk in a complete different way. And yeah,
that's right. Actually, I feel the same.
I feel like even if you want to understand the Japanese culture or to a certain part, you have to learn Japanese because through the Japanese language, you start to understand why you act a certain way in Japan.
Especially like keigo and stuff. I reckon like how you talk to a person, like depending on how they are in society. Like if they're above you, your boss or something, you have to talk to them like in a certain way. I think that also puts you into that Japanese mindset of like not bothering other people.
Totally.
Do you have an example?
What's an example? Like I have a reverse example. Like then on a shooting, a makeup artist told me she used to work as a makeup artist in the UK, so she speaks pretty fluent English, and she wanted to write a letter to her mother on her Mother's Day, but she was like she wasn't able to express the feelings in Japanese because apparently it would have been a bit weird or unusual to express that many feelings in Japanese. So she wrote the letter to her mother in English because she is an English teacher, her mother, and she said like through that language she was able to express her feelings. And I think pretty much like I experienced the same thing of like maybe a certain politeness or something is easier to express in Japanese or
right
or
So you speak like half Japanese, half English, and then you're like, do you understand? You got me, right?
So,
and then he says, I got the feelings.
Especially emotions, I think it's a bit difficult, I guess, because you don't say it normally, right? Because like you don't say I love you in Japanese. Like
I think I never heard
because if you say I love you, it means like, oh shit, you're dying, like something really, you're never going to see the person again, or like it's like really heavy to say I love you.
Sayonara.
And it's like it's like even if you say sayonara, you don't even say I love you. It's like like I don't know, it's something. It's like very like I guess you don't express that much, but I think it doesn't mean that Japanese are not emotional. I think they're very
absolutely not. It's a lot of like it's like one of my favorite examples is like when you say like "tsuki ga kirei" or something, it's like I think it's such a beautiful poetic way of like expressing feelings, but like through a metaphor or symbol or something. And
so
I think this is like I think this is quite beautiful.
What brought you to Japan?
I studied design, graphic design in Switzerland, and I was always in love with like Japanese design and the minimalism and Japanese aesthetics, like for example like wabi-sabi or mono no aware, and Japanese designers in general, like both fashion designers but also especially graphic designers and photographers like Kenya Hara-san or Oki Sato-san or something. And I used to through like an agency that I worked for, I used to get an offer and a Japanese design agency, or big advertising agency that happened to be kind of like a black kaisha, and my friends told me like I shouldn't work for those.
Black Hero.
Black kaisha.
Very stressful and work longer hours.
Yeah, actually they had like a big suicide rate wave happening that year when I went to the job interview there in Tokyo.
Damn.
Come to us.
So,
Come to us and die.
And I was like, no. It's like I'm not gonna do that. But the idea of like, maybe, that the plan of like maybe learn Japanese and maybe work in the creative field in Tokyo someday, kind of the plan stuck with me, and that's why I got here and to learn Japanese first.
I was just wondering, actually, just curious, but have you felt the same like feeling like when you go to other Asian countries, the fact that you don't really express your feelings? Is it the same
I would disagree because like I feel like, for example, like I don't know, I wouldn't say like, for example, like Koreans so far are very known for being like, very expressive, right? Or like at least from a Japanese perspective, I reckon a lot of Japanese think that they're very loud very very aggressive sometimes, right? But and also Chinese or like Vietnamese, a lot of Asian countries are not necessarily very closed off. Maybe they're indirect, but in the sense of love, I think they're more like expression of their feelings and stuff like that. But I think Japan is like kind of like, because they were an island state, they were like a bit different, I felt, compared to other Asian countries. I would say it's very unique, and I think a lot of people, that's why they're drawn to Japan as well in the culture, because it's very, it's like very. There's a lot of like they take a lot of culture from different parts of the Asian countries. Like say they got a lot of culture from China and so forth, but at the same time they kept it very secluded, so it's very different. And then when you, for example, when you look at like Japanese dialects and so forth, like Kansai Ben or all that stuff, they actually, the reason why they had that, I'm gonna go geek out right now, but apparently the reason why they did that is to like, because Japan was like, it's an island nation, they wanted to make like, so if you're from the south, they will know from an instant the way you talk, right? Or if you talk like this, they know that you're from east, or you're from there, or you're from there. So like that's why they made the Kansai, like the Kansai accent, this dialect, that accent, so that they could kind of like make their little groups within their own island and stuff like that. So you can kind of see that it's a very like a group mentality, right? Within even the island and stuff. So I think in that sense, in some states, you could say that obviously there's that in other countries, but I think it's more extreme in Japan, I would say.
It's probably especially because Japan was closed up for like 500 years or something, and even more before. So it's like you have like this, all the influences, but like it's the,
isolation.
Through the isolation, like it became exactly this unique thing, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool, but also like
it's interesting to see, especially now again with like the borders being closed for like 2 years, and
it's like you can kind of feel that really, like exactly.
Right.
Maybe a little.
It's like a small world in a world.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially if you think about Tokyo and so forth, I reckon even more in some ways. But
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you are very familiar with Japanese culture, and I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, it's a very interesting culture. I think it's a very unique and beautiful culture. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you guys are doing Instagram. Please follow their Instagram. Alright, so thank you for your time.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Guys. That was really cool. Actually, super interesting to speak with you.
Yeah, it's great talking to you.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
We finished interviewing in Yogi Park.
お疲れ様でした。
Yeah, お疲れ様でした。So there are many foreign people in the park, right?
Yeah, that was interesting.
They like picnic, right?
Yeah, we all love it. Enjoying the weather. Nice.
I talked to them and they replied very friendly, right?
Yeah, that was really cool. And we had such a good conversation, right? It was really interesting.
Yeah. The tips to talk to people, be friendly and be confident, and to tell the purpose why you speak to them.
Right.
Yeah, in this case, I said, I am a YouTuber and I interview people in Yogi Park. May I interview you in 1 minute or so?
So how would you do if you are not a YouTuber and you just want to make friends? Do you go just like, hey, I want to make friends?
It's too directly, so it's not so natural. So I recommend just greeting at first, like, hey, how are you? And do you come to Yogi Park often? And ask questions like, oh, where I'm from? And do you live in Tokyo?
Just start small talk.
Small talk, yeah. I come to Yogi Park often as well. Such a small talk. Yeah.
I see. And then you just keep talking and somehow you become friends.
Yeah, right. And
Wow.
and exchange lines or Instagram.
I see.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
And we have email newsletter for learning English and making friends.
Yeah,
Right.
so if you want to get more details about exactly how you can make friends with foreigners easily and just open to the world, please subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe to our email newsletter and to my YouTube channel.
お願いします。登録してください。
Okay, see you next time. Bye.
See you.